Oh, hey there. Welcome to my October TBR spooky list of author books I'm going to try to read during October because it's spooky time. I'm excited for spooky time. I know a lot of people are excited for spooky time. Let's get into the books that I'm excited to read, and some honorable mentions of authors that you just have to mention during October and spooky because they're just known for the fright and the horror. Anyways, okay, so I feel like it's October, it's spooky, and why not read a classic novel from a classic horror novelist? Why not? And when I say a classic horror novelist, yes, I'm talking about R.L. Stine. Ooh. And this book is from his Fear Street Chronicles, which I love all his Fear Street books because, they're lit, they're horror, they're YA, and they're like little short reads, but they're really good reads. They have all the little elements you need, not to get terrified and, oh my gosh, I gotta sleep with the light on. But good enough to get you a little boom, oh, that was interesting. Ooh, that character, boom. A quick read, a good read. And the one that I got is Cheerleaders, The First Evil. Ooh, let's read what it's about. Give me a D, give me an I, give me an E. What's that spell? Tie. Ooh. Newcomers Corky and Bobby Corcoran wants more than anything to make the cheerleading squad at Shadyside High. But as soon as the Corcoran sisters are named to the team, terrible things happen to the cheerleaders. Ha. The horror starts with a mystery accident near the Fear Street Cemetery. Soon after, piercing screams echo through the empty halls, and then the ghastly murders begin. Can Corky and Bobby stop the killer before the entire cheer squad is destroyed? It looks like it's gonna be a quick, fun slasher type book, and I'm really into slashers. I'm not into supernatural horror. I don't do that, but slashers, monsters, things like that, things that go bump in the night, I'm here for, and I'm down for. In this book, I am here for it. Next on my list, The Beautiful. Let's see what it's about. It is set in 1872 New Orleans, in a city ruled by the dead. But to the 70-year-old Celine Razou, New Orleans is a safe haven after she's forced to flee her life as a dressmaker in Paris. Ooh wee wee. In New Orleans they have Creole language, which is broken French, so I feel like those are going to correlate together. And I hear this book is very diverse, and I'm here for the diversity in vampires. Taken in by the sisters of Ursuline Convent in the middle of the carnival season, Celine is quickly enraptured by the vibrant city, from its music to its fancy soleries and even its danger. She becomes embroiled in the city's glitzy underworld known as the Cour des Lions, after catching the eyes of the group of enigmatic leader Sebastian Saint Germain. When the body of one of the girls from the convent is found in Sebastian's own lair, the second dead girl to turn up in recent weeks, Celine battles her attraction to Sebastian and suspicions about his guilt, along with shame of her own horrible secrets. After the third murder, New Orleans becomes gripped by the terror of the serial killer of the loose, one who has now set Celine in his sights. As the murderer stalks her, Celine finally takes matters into her own hands, only to find herself caught in the midst of an age-old feud between the darkest creatures of the night, where the price of a forbidden love is her life. A once sultry romance and a decadent thrilling mystery, master storyteller Renee Ade embarks on her most potent fantasy series. So, it seems it's going to be paranormal, mystery, all types of things that go to bump in the night. I'm excited to read it. Honorable mentions of some of my favorite TV shows that are kind of supernatural. And then the theme will be The Vampire Diaries. I'm not going to be reading it in October because I have a lot of things to read on my list. But, it's The Vampire Diaries. And this is based on the hit series because I didn't really like the original book, but the series I was here for it, like all the way. Like Twilight, what are you? It's all about Damon and Stefan and Elena. I mean, Elena is 10 times better than Bella. I'm not even gonna get on that rant because I could talk about that all day. But The Vampire Diaries and Charmed. I love Charmed. I loved the power of 3, and I even love the remake. I know people was like bad about it, like, oh, it should be this original characters, but they had like a good 8-10 seasons with these people. We've seen them enough, and if they're gonna do a reboot, you might as well do a fresh reboot. Might as well do a diverse reboot, because I mean, why not? Diversity is cool. It's how the world looks. How you make the shows how the world looks, and the new one is just as good as the old one. Another book that I'm going to be reading is The Wicked Deep. Ooh. It's about these 3 sisters sentenced to death for the witchery. Stones were tied to their ankles and they were drowned in the deep waters surrounding the town. Now for a brief time each summer the sisters return, stealing the bodies of 3 troubled girls so that they may seek their revenge, luring boys into the Sparrow Harbor and pulling them under. Dun dun dun! Like many locals, 17-year-old Penny Talbot had accepted the fate of the town. But this year, on the eve of the sisters' return, a boy named Bo Carter arrives, unaware of the dangers he has just stumbled into. Mistrust and lies spread quickly through the salty rain-soaked street. The townspeople will turn against one another. Penny and Bo will suspect that others hiding secrets. And death will come swiftly to those who cannot resist the call of the sister. Only Penny sees what others cannot, and she will be forced to choose to save Bo or save herself. This looked like a ghastly, spooky tale of death and dark destruction and all things evil and witchcraft. Another book on my list is The 10. Ooh. Oh, by Gretchen McNeil. Okay, so it was supposed to be the weekend of their lives. 3 days on Henry Island at an exclusive house party. Best friends Meg and Minnie each have their own reasons for wanting to be there, which involves their school most eligible bachelor, TJ Fletcher, and look forward to the glorious days of boys, bonding, and fun-filled luxury. But what they expect is definitely not what they get. Suddenly people are dying with the storm raging outside. The teens are cut off from the rest of the world. No electricity, no phones, no internet, and a fair that isn't scheduled to turn for days. As the deaths become more violent and the teens turn on one another, can Meg find the killer before more people die, or is the killer closer to her than she ever imagined? This is my type of book, okay? This is a thriller, it's a murder mystery, and I love me a good mystery with a little horror in it, and I felt like this is how to be it. It's gonna be life, like, you know, being teens stuck on an island, no internet, people are dying. That is very terrifying, honestly. Like, I will go crazy, because where can you go? You can't get up in the water and swim away. So you gotta find who the killer is before the killer gets you. 3 truths and a lie. And I know everybody played that game, 3 truths and a lie. It'd be hard. You have to think like, okay, let me see, what could be some truths, what could be a lie? And I feel like I always, like, nobody can guess which one is a lie, because I picked something that's like kind of I would be doing, but something I never did. And people are like, oh my gosh, Brittany, I did not know that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's the part in the game. I'm just kidding. Anyways, 3 truths and a lie. Deep in the forest, 4 friends gather for a weekend of fun. Truth number 1. Rob is thrilled about the weekend trip. It's the perfect time for him to break out of his shell to be the person he really wants to be. Truth number 2. Liam, Rob's boyfriend, is nothing short of perfect. He's everything Rob could have wanted. They're perfect together. Perfect. Truth number 3. Mia has been Liam's best friend for years. Long before Rob came along. They get along in other ways Rob could never, ever understand. Truth number 4. Gavin is Mia's boyfriend, is sweet, handsome, and incredibly charming. He's the definition of a golden boy, even with the secrets up his sleeve. One of these truths is a lie, and not everyone will find out which one it is. This seems very good, scandalous. It's diverse with the quality of characters, clearly by reading all the truths and the different love triangles. I kind of want to know which one of those for choosing which one was a lie, and it feels like it's about to be a crazy weekend, and it's another one of those teen slasher mystery books that I just like. I mean, I like the movies, I like the books. So that's it for my spooky TBR for October. Just kidding. But anyways, please like and subscribe and let me know what you're reading for this spooky month of books. And I'm super excited to read these. And if you read these and you have some like comments on it, like please leave it below. Spoiler free, because I kind of want to know. I mean, I kind of want to know, but then I don't want to know. I want to like be surprised in the book. But like, you know, leave your comments on like how did you enjoy it, like what you liked. Maybe know what you dislike right now until I'm done reading it, and then we could talk about what you dislike. You know, we'll be right there together. Be like, I didn't like that either. But please like and subscribe, and let me know any other book type related things that you want me to talk about, because I'm here for you. We are here.